Tell us more, Samantha. Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
What exactly has West Island Cats started for Black Lives Matter?
Well, we've started a project that basically gives back our artistic talents to those who can come and donate towards the Black Lives Matter movement. We have gotten about 10 artists together who have a various media of art, and we are offering commissions of our public cats. So the public would write into us, provide us a picture of their cat, and we would do a personalized artwork for a donation towards the Black Lives Matter movement.
So the cat owner gets in touch with you, they give money and pay a commission to the artist, who then produces a work or a portrait or some kind of artwork of the cat.
Right, but instead of paying the artist is actually donating their time and materials, and that donation is going into a funding where we're going to be splitting that to 2 local Black charities.
How did you get the idea to start something like this, Samantha?
Well, it was very simple. One of my cat sitters came to me for an opinion on how she could attend one of the protests and still be safe. And I actually discussed it with her for a little bit, and it's during COVID. It's not necessarily safe to put yourself into that kind of gathering, even if you wore a mask. We didn't know if the protest would end up still being peaceful or if there would be a riot. And so Madison Alrod and me, that's my cat sitter, we came up with this together, where she had other friends who were doing this by themselves. And I said, Maddie, let's do this together, and let's get a bunch of people together. And the bigger the amount of artists we can create, the bigger the amount of commissions we can offer, and the more money we can raise. So it was a joint effort in between me and one of my staff members.
What was it like recruiting artists? Because, I'm trying to imagine what the reaction would be when you say, here's this project and your subject will be cats.
Okay, so it was very easy for me to find people who were gung-ho about cats, because that's pretty much my world. So there's me, myself, and 2 other of my cat sitters. So, our passion is cats.
Yeah, just to clarify, West Island Cats, you're a cat sitting organization.
That is correct.
Yeah.
We've been in business for 7 years, and we love cats. We love all animals, but our specialty is cats. And then the other artists that I reached out to are all in my community of cat lover people. So everyone was pretty gung-ho to paint cats for charity.
Wow, fascinating stuff. And I guess the demand was there. Do pet owners, do we want, artwork of our furry little family members?
It's becoming more and more popular to have, just as people with babies have their baby portraits done. They used to take it at Sears, but now, you have a private photographer. It's getting more and more popular with animals as well. And for people who all they have is animals and they don't necessarily have children, these are their babies. So the photography has existed before, and now this is a whole other level of having personalized portraits in your house. So I see the demand is there, but we're still trying to reach out to find the public, and to really reach out to those who want it. I only have, let's say, a 1,500 people radius of network. Now maybe we'll reach 30,000 being on your program today. That would be fantastic.
And so how has this been, doing this Black Lives Matter project versus other fundraisers that you've done in the past?
Truthfully, it's been more difficult. So now I'm not sure if that's because of the people I have in my network that are always just ready to donate for animal causes, or I'm not sure if it's about the lack of awareness, or if I'm not, I didn't want to, abuse the hashtags on all my posts, because we were told not to abuse the hashtags of BLM, because they want to remain important hashtags on social media. But maybe that was one of the reasons why I'm not getting as much traction. But overall, this has been a harder fundraiser. So I'm still trying, I'm still pushing to try and raise the awareness, but I need help from the public.
So as you mentioned, getting artists, that was an easier feat. It's more getting people to participate. Samantha, what would you like to see from people who could participate in this?
I'd love to see a huge number of requests come in over the next week. We are currently at about 30% capacity, and at 100% capacity, we'd be able to raise about $1,100 to split in between the two local charities. So we'd love to see it go to full capacity, but if we could just have a little ramp up this week, and then, you know, the more people see the art, the more people will tell friends. Maybe you could buy this for an animal lover up to, you know, one of your friends is an animal lover for a Christmas present. This is something that they would never get for $30 to $35 if they went to an artist privately. So they're really getting back something for this project, which is why I thought it was an amazing project. But again, we're still reaching out to the masses.
And so that would be your ultimate goal, then, to get $1,100 for two charities. There, one's in the West Island and one's in Griffintown. What are the two charities you chose?
Yes, exactly. So we chose the West Island Black Community Association, which is based in Roxborough in the West Island. And their main missions are to educate the public, relieve loneliness and isolation among their senior citizens, provide educational and cultural services for the youth and the seniors in their community. And the second charity that we chose is the Desta Black Youth Network, which is based in Little Burgundy. And their mission is to support young adults reach their educational employability and entrepreneurial skills. And so they offer business courses, secondary courses, and workforce development and workforce reentry programs in order to help their community.
And so, Samantha, for people listening right now, or maybe people want to get involved, like I'm just getting a text message here from one of our listeners, Sabine in Denham. Hi, Sabine, saying, I'm not a fan of felines, but I think this is a great project. Best of luck. Someone else texting in to say, just cats, no dog artwork?
Make your requests, people. We will not refuse you.
And so how can people get in touch, and how can they check this out?
So if you'll reach out to us on Facebook, so you'll look up West Island Cats on Facebook, we'll be able to help you straight from there to send us a private message. And we'll relay you to the certain emails that you need to write to us. So just reach out to us on Facebook. That's the easiest method.
And Samantha, I think you just show and prove that no matter what you do or what your day job is or whatever it is, you can find a way to get creative, to get involved to causes and missions that matter to you, because you have a cat sitting organization, and yet you're finding a way to help Black Lives Matter, a movement that you think is important and worth people's time and money. So thank you so much. Good luck with this, and keep us posted on how this goes.
Thank you so much, and I hope that today has, like I said, brought awareness through your traffic. Thank you so much for having us on the show.
Oh, it's our pleasure. You're welcome back anytime. That is Samantha Haville, the owner of West Island Cats. It's a cat sitting organization, and she started the West Island Cats Black Lives Matter project. It's commissioning art for pet owners over the next 6 weeks, and all the proceeds will go to two local Black charities. One's in the West Island and one is in Griffintown. You can share your thoughts. Keep them coming. 514-566-9066. It's 5:49. Let's get to another.